guys, in this video I'm going to talk about AutoGen Framework. In our last video we just see the overview of the AutoGen Framework, how to use AutoGen Framework in semantic kernel application. In this video I'm completely focused on AutoGen Framework. So what is AutoGen Framework, how to implement AutoGen Framework using Python language. So let's start. What is AutoGen Framework? AutoGen Framework's the core idea is to create AI agent. Microsoft has introduced this framework concept called AutoGen Framework. The core of the AutoGen framework is a free first point and is an open framework that helps you create AI agent and allows multiple agents to work together to solve problems. So we can create multiple agents and all the agents work together. That means they can talk each other and they can share the knowledge, whatever it is. So that AI agent can do that to solve the complex problem. And one more main objective of the AutoGen framework is designed to simple and flexible. So it's a simple framework and a flexible framework. So the flexible concept will upcoming videos we talk about that concept. In this video I'm just focus on how we can create simple way of the agent that we'll focus on here, and it making it easier and faster to develop research AI that acts like an agent. So these are the base of the AutoGen framework. In AutoGen framework point of view, agent is like a smart assistant or bot application. The main goal of agent send and receive messages like human conversation we can do with this AutoGen framework and send the response to the user. It come up with the response using any AI model, tools, information, or people are mixing all together to generate the response. That's the main objective of the AutoGen agent. Mainly, there are three kind of agent available in AutoGen framework. One is conversable agent, second assistant agent, third one is a user proxy agent. The first agent, conversable agent, is a top of the base class for assistant agent and user proxy agent. The main goal of this agent is send and receive the message. Assistant agent work as a AI assistant. It can create a response and do other tasks like writing code or summarize the email. Those kind of job this assistant agent can do. User proxy agent represent the human user asking for the input and able to run code and call functions, other functionality it can do. So these are the agent we'll see in upcoming videos. In this video I'm just going to create a simple agent, two agent. One agent raise a question and another agent responds to this question. So this is just two-way communication between the agents that I'm going to focus on in this video. So AutoGen framework support two programming language, one for Python and C#. Python is the core of the AutoGen framework. So AutoGen framework first created based on the Python language and now it's recently moved to the C# as well. If you are using C#, you have to install the NuGet package AutoGen. For Python, we have to install this PyAutoGen pip package we have to install. As I mentioned in this video, I'm going to focus on Python programming. In next video, I explain how to create AutoGen framework using C#. Let's move on to Visual Studio Code and we write one simple application how agent talk together. So in this sample, I use Visual Studio Code. You can use any IDE which you are comfortable to use Python language. So once your IDE has been selected, the next step you have to install the pip package. So in the Visual Studio Code, you can use this terminal window to execute the command pip install PyAutoGen. If you execute this command, the AutoGen framework get installed in your PC. Once the installation is done, we can write the I have already installed this package, so I no need to run again this command. So I just delete this terminal. The next step, environment file. In the environment file, you have to specify your model and API information. So which model you are going to use. In my sample, I'm going to use Azure OpenAI models. So here model I specified GPT-4. The next URL you have to specify which URL to connect this model, URL and API type. API type, there are two type of API, one for OpenAI or Azure OpenAI. Which API type you are using, that you have to specify here. I'm using Azure OpenAI, so my API type is Azure OpenAI. And subscription key and the version number you have to specify. All the information I have specified in the environment file, so you can specify how you want to handle it. The next three parameters just for hyperparameter, I specified temperature and max token and top P I specified. So to read this environment file, I have to use this package. I have to import OS and the next one load.env package I have to install. Once it's done, here in the config list I specified model information and basic URL, all type, all the information I read from the env file that I added into this config list. And another function I specified def main So here we are going to write our main logic, and in the if condition I just call the main function. As I mentioned already, there are two agents going to implement. One agent going to raise a question, the next agent responds to this question. So like we consider as a teacher agent and student agent. Teacher agent raises a question, student agent responds answer to the question. So here I'm going to write first teacher agent. So the agent called teacher agent. So here I have to call this conversable agent API. For that, first we have to import the package, import AutoGen. And here we can just call AutoGen dot conversable agent. The first argument we have to specify the agent name. So the agent name here teacher agent. Second, we have to specify the system message. System message like raise a question. Just this is enough now. Third argument, we have to pass the config information. So LLM config, that information we have to pass, that we have already specified here. So this config list I'm going to pass it here. So here I pass the config list. So this is done. The next one, we have to specify any human input mode is needed or not. So this sample not required anything. So I just pass like never here. And another argument, max consecutive auto replay. So this we'll talk about in upcoming videos. At the moment you can just pass as a 1. No other information is required. So teacher agent is ready. The next we have to create another agent, student agent. So that student agent, the same information, conversable agent, name is student agent, system message raise the answer, config information and input mode never, and auto replay 1. So the agent is ready. The next teacher agent start raise the question to the student and student responds to that one. So result equal to teacher agent dot initiate chat. So once teacher agent start the conversation, the first argument we have to specify which agent should receive this question or receive the information. For us student agent, so I pass as a student agent is a first argument here. The second argument we have to specify the what type of message we want to communicate to the another agent. So here default is coming what is the capital of France. So I little bit change what is the capital of Tamil Nadu. That's it. So finally we print the result. So print result. That's it. Seems to be all fine. Now we just run the application and see the output. Seems to be bug here. So what is an issue? We'll fix. We have to here I should specify the key and I have to pass the information. So just delete this terminal. Here I change like the course. I change like config list and the information. So now it seems to be fine. I just copy the same content and pass it here as well. Yeah, it's ready now. We start the application back. And we get the result. So what is the capital of Tamil Nadu? The teacher agent raises a question to student agent. Here you can see, and student agent responds to the teacher agent. The capital of Tamil Nadu is Chennai. Once answer sent to the teacher agent, then teacher agent responds back to the student. That's correct. Chennai is the capital of Tamil Nadu. Some other information is coming that we can leave at the moment. We talk about more in upcoming videos. Finally, we print the result. So result contain the complete information. So this is a simple example how to implement AutoGen Framework agent. In upcoming videos, we talk about more about in this concept.